American Tron, the Gizmo here, back with another Internet Historian video. Today we're doing Future on Incognito mode, which is the first video I've seen from Incognito mode, which is a little bit out of order because last week's video was Culture with the Internet Historian by JonTron. I had no idea that there was a part 1 to that episode until I reacted to it. You can check out my reaction to that. I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, in a playlist on my channel with my JonTron reaction, which I react to JonTron like every single Sunday for like, I think a year straight, which is absolutely insane. This video is a little bit longer. It's called Future, which I don't know if that's your favorite rapper or not. Future makes a couple banger songs, but it's gonna be weird. Culture was definitely something because I'm not a very cultured person. I don't know about the future. This video is a year old, so technically I'm in the future relative to this video, but time is also relative, so I'm not really sure. I really hope you're having a wonderful day. I look forward to reading your comments because I read every single one of them and I actually respond to a lot, so you know I'm actually reading them. I look forward to reading comments from Culture, which I haven't actually had a chance to read that because that video just went live today as I'm recording it, because I'm actually out of town when this video is going live. But I will still be reading your comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Shout out to the patrons because they get videos there early. Allow me to have a Patreon channel, but let's go ahead and jump into Future. Yeah. Let me just. Future.
Let me tell you.
How did he not do the Squidward reference?
Are you from the future?
Technically, yes.
I am from the future. My future ball stopped working and I need to return to my people.
A magic 8-ball.
I can see that you are a fellow future person.
Is JonTron in this video?
In the future, you will die.
It's your lucky day.
Read your future? I can do
read my
that right
future.
now. You will die.
Your
It's
future's
me,
coming.
your great grandson. Get your hands off me. I'm from the future. You don't understand. There was a mistake on the mission brief. I'll save baby Hitler and I'll hit Sarah Connor with my car. Oh no, I'm sleepy.
What?
Oh, it worked. I'm back. Anyway, a gun. Bang, bang,
Yes,
bang, bang,
that's-
bang, and more on
Oh, so they have the same. Okay, so they have the same setup as the last video, the Culture video, which.
Did you see that
Still don't have any
video
culture.
where it's like metaverse shopping in Walmart?
I didn't see that.
Why
Are
would
they
you do
bringing
that?
Banality to the digital world.
Howdy! Thanks for visiting Walmart. I will be your shopping assistant module today, but you can call me Sam for short.
Ugh. No, it gets way worse.
Okay.
She immediately turns into a hall monitor.
Your age has already been pre-verified through your profile.
You can buy.
Thanks.
It's been verified through your biometric blood analysis. Are you sure you want that?
What are they going to
You
do?
can go shopping at
the thing
Walmart
is,
in
if you were
VR.
too young to buy it, this
What would happen?
instantly become, how do I figure out how to, like, break the game?
Oh,
You
no,
know
I would
what mean?
absolutely break
There'll
the
be
game.
people
Yeah,
lying,
oh,
lying
yeah.
down in their VR suits to get behind the map.
I want to get a
And you
VR
gotta get
setup.
3 of your friends
Like
together
stream
to
games.
stand on top of each other in VR. So you're like, oh, your height has been verified. It's 17 feet. You must be clearly old enough to buy this wine.
Immediately, you hear the summoning salt music.
Summoning salt. What is
Yeah,
that?
so I beat Walmart in
61 million views. I don't know who that channel is.
0.27. Start here with the wall glitch, and then you buy 1.6 million gallons
Of
Like
wine.
a backwards cart jump to speed up your fucking.
That's not Half-Life 2? It is. Oh my god, I
As you
broke
can
the
see
game in
here,
that part.
I've refunded 9 million packets of cat food, and it's all gone directly into my bank account.
Oh, nice.
Amazon price matched at record speed.
Yeah.
You know what I love
They
about
don't
this whole
price
thing
match.
is it's
Amazon
like,
do that?
isn't this just Amazon.com with extra steps?
Yeah,
Literally.
and with this like annoying lady who's preventing you from like listening
It's
to
VR
music or
Amazon.
whatever in the background.
Grocery
She's
shopping.
just like,
We've already pre-measured your penis. We've determined your condom size is small.
I noticed you bought nacho
Sad
cheese
face.
Doritos. Would you like me to warp you to the nacho cheese aisle? Don't worry, I'll do it anyway.
Wait, what? Oh,
It gets
that's a
way
lot.
dumber.
Imagine the ads.
It looks like you already have a full gallon of milk at home.
Oh, that's
Should we
cool.
put this one back?
Ooh, we
What if I
take
want to buy 2
rationing
gallons
very
of milk?
seriously
Well,
here
maybe
at
it's for
Walmart.
somebody
Looks
else.
like you're headed off to the Walmart digital jail.
Oops.
Don't
Don't
Prison.
worry, you've got a coupon for your bail.
The tone and everything of like having to talk to this robot. Talking to robots is never gonna work.
No,
Just
it's-
get the fuck out of
yeah.
my
I don't know if
face.
it's
You don't have much
never
to
gonna
worry
work.
about. Oh, what do? Sit in cold silence all day?
Oh, are you alive? Like, do you feel?
Yes, I am sentient. I don't believe you.
Pull the plug.
That's the end. This is a really good example of people getting stuck thinking about the future with the present. They're like, the future will be like going to a Walmart store, but in your VR headset. In
And then it
reality,
just shows up.
It's just like a microchip in your brain that's spiking fucking neurotransmitters to get you to do it at once. That's really what's gonna happen.
I've
Neuron
added the service
activated.
charge to your cart.
A service charge?
Oh my god.
Now for the fun stuff.
Oh, that wasn't the fun stuff?
to
What's the-
electronics.
Oh, no.
Instead of just opening a web page, oh, right, here's the thing with the stuff. Instead, you have to go through this rigmarole of being
what?
into the shop. You have to get back to the electronics store, and as you do that, every time she does this stupid fucking line.
Oh, she's
And
always
now
there.
onto the fun stuff. The skip.
Makes sense, yeah.
Where'd your cart go?
Well, I'm
All
sorry.
your shit's just
All my
bashing around.
groceries
It's like,
gone?
don't worry. Nothing will be damaged.
I think you can even hear the bottle break.
So, oh my god, yeah, wait. All of your items will come to you delivered exactly how fucked up they were in this
Yeah,
simulation.
no, that's how
What,
they're
did
gonna
they shoot
ship
it out of a
out.
cannon and make a big-ass hole in your house?
If
Yikes.
they had, like, VR cam girls,
Yeah.
and they're like, you know what, I'll be your girlfriend for the day, and then
It's
they
actually
will
like
go
a thing now,
shopping
isn't
with
it?
you at virtual Walmart, but they'll just be, like, nude the whole time, or even not.
Nobody else
she's
can
just,
see,
like,
I guess.
nice to you and shops with you all day.
I swear I saw this, like, marked down $5 at Target.
Honest opinions on, like, nah, those shorts don't look good on you. And, like,
Imagine,
I think we'll find something better at Men's Warehouse. I'll go with you, don't worry.
but then
imagine getting
Men's Warehouse
insulted
is
by
only,
an
like, half
AI.
constructed, it's still, oh. If I could get the Cartoon Herald avatar, then just go shopping with people. That would be brilliant.
See,
That
that'd
would
be
be
like
great.
the one cameo thing worth doing.
Yeah, no, finally something to look forward to when I'm living in the pod.
In the pod? What?
Progress is not just technology or politics. For example, this is true progress. Because they could
embrace
have had
tradition, no.
stalls back in the day.
They chose not
really
to.
could have. Just a little dividing wall. But instead, they decided never shit alone.
Okay,
Holding
I have a
hands.
theory about this. We come across this and we go, amazing. Not only did the Romans have indoor plumbing, but they
No,
shared
no,
together
I'll put your-
like
don't
a
put your
bunch
head
of
there.
degenerates. But you go back in time and they actually were walls there that are just eroded. But we just
Oh,
assumed they were all a
I
bunch
mean-
of barbarians. And it's like you go back and
No,
like,
they're
what?
Romans. They can't
You
be
think we just
barbarians. Could
all
barbarians
shat
or
looking at
non-Romans?
each other eye to eye? What are you, crazy?
What do you think the custom is? Like, you never sit right next to the other guy who's shitting when it's completely...
Does it go to urinal
it's
rules?
basically urinal rules,
Yeah.
except much more important.
What is...
Guys,
with this,
no.
Like, keyhole shape?
That's so you can get to your ass with the stick.
Oh.
The stick.
And it's been bathing all day in salt and vinegar solution.
Well,
which-
like a bag of chips.
that's what they did. They would put the sponge, the communal sponge.
I don't believe
Wait,
in the communal
don't
sponge,
tell me they
because here's
shared
what would happen.
sponges.
It'd be used twice, then someone would accidentally drop it down the hole.
Oh,
and
that
then
would
you'd need a
just be
fresh
bad.
sponge.
That's why you don't believe in it?
By 2 weeks
That's
in,
it?
everyone would go, I want the fresh sponge.
The fresh
and
sponge.
deliberately drop it down.
Yeah, I want to know how they make this inference.
Maybe they analyzed the
know.
sponge and found different types of diarrhea on it. Like, this came
don't
from
know.
4 different people.
Oh my god! Therefore, yes. It turns out it was a toilet wiping sponge. So it's like the janitor who cleaned it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, here's something that I reckon the future is going to get wrong about our present.
About
In your
what?
underwear, right? Often it's got
Okay.
that kind of flap, and there's like a kind of a hole at the front.
Yeah.
And so the idea is you could actually poke your dick out there and
Yeah, well, that's the idea.
Is that the idea?
The
No one
danger
does
of
that, no.
accidentally pissing all over yourself is enormous.
Yeah,
Why
no
would you
one
risk
does
it?
that.
But
No one
in the
does that.
future, They will see these holes in the front
And
of our
think that we
underpants
did.
and going, they used to poke it out the front in order to whiz.
So
No.
I think a decent amount of people do that.
No,
I bet you if you put that out, there's going to be tons of comments like I do that.
I've never met one.
See, this is your
Who
already
talks
making
about
a kind
that,
of historical
though?
inference,
All
and we're in the day and age.
Oh, I've got one more. Ad time.
Oh, ad
I
time.
used to be a
Okay.
bad person, like you.
Tab for a
until
cause,
I discovered
what?
the browser extension Tab for a call. Link in the description. It's so
Haven't
simple,
heard of
fella.
it.
You get the browser extension, and your
Oh, and you raise
homepage
money for
displays
charity.
this
I raise
little
money for
ad
charity
on
with
right,
mine, the Statue
and
Creek
every
videos,
time you
or some
open
of
a
them.
tab, boom, it generates about 1/10 of a cent. It's not much, but think about how many tabs you open.
Well,
every
I'm
day.
sorry, what is he
Then
opening?
Add that up over millions of people using the browser extension, and you're generating millions for charity. You can even select
That's
the
actually how
charity
much
that
they-
you want
Oh,
to
that's
support.
cool.
I like
Is
Team
this a
C's
legitimate
because they're
thing?
busy removing
Team
all the
C's.
plastic
Pretty
that
important.
mysteriously ends up in the ocean.
Mysteriously. Poor
Got a little
turtle.
greedy there, didn't you, fella?
And the Nobel Peace Prize goes to...
Who?
Holy shit, that guy.
That guy for having a bunch of tabs open.
So go to the link in the description. Get the Tab for a Cause browser extension.
kinda
Did
cool.
I mention it's free?
Did-
You don't want to be a bad person.
Oh no, not Game of
Why not be a
Thrones.
good
I can't wait for House of Dragon to come
Tab
back.
for a Cause. It's a low-effort, free, and convenient way to undo all the dickish things you do on a
How does that
daily
even work though?
Ironically, you know, when you see someone post and it says, like, I think kids in Africa should have food, and it gets 100,000 likes, it's that level of effort, but you're actually doing something.
Yeah, a little something. Rites of passage. Okay.
Have you seen pyramids?
I've seen Pyramid.
It originally looked like this. It was white and it had a gold top, right?
Yeah, I mean,
How'd they get
this
the
is
gold
your
up there?
personal account?
There are so many things you can do with something as big as that and smooth as that. And number one is a
what?
big slide. You know what I mean?
And
Yo,
you're
I'd
just
ride that.
making a assumption that it was not that.
That would have
That's
been
true.
the best rite
But
of
it's in a
passage
desert.
for the Egyptians. Like, okay,
A ride of passage, perhaps.
Right
Oh.
of passage.
you can't do it with the Aztec one.
No,
It's
you
all
can't.
Steps. Bump, 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 bump the whole way down.
I always wondered if, like, you went to the past and you, like, just talked to one of the people who made these things. They're like, what?
Which?
This? We made this because we just had to displace a lot of sand and we wanted to
No way.
We were digging a big hole, and this is just the pile.
They didn't actually
Yeah.
dig a
What do you mean?
dig
The
a
hole's
bill-
not
big
there?
hole.
What happened to
The hole is gone?
The Great Hole of Giza.
I knew it. It was the Assyrians, God damn it. They were always jealous of our hole. They came here and they filled it in, didn't they?
Oh.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Is there any evidence to say that they
And
dug
we're
a
like,
hole?
it
Where did
was
they actually
meant to
get all the
point to the
materials
stars.
for the pyramids
See
from?
the bits on the side? Is that supposed to be hair?
Well, it's a headdress for
Yeah, it's a
one,
headdress,
so it's
yeah.
just meant to be ornate. But to me, it looks like when a cobra rears up,
Oh yeah.
and it has
Kinda.
a snake on the top of his head. So I figured it was a cobra.
That makes
it
perfect
might be.
sense. Yeah, I never really thought about. What? Okay, what's up with the beard then? Because that's a lady.
Is that a lady?
Well, yeah,
That's for the pharaoh, isn't it?
yeah, but it's a she. The Sphinx is a lady.
Is it?
Is it? Are you sure?
I mean,
Is the Sphinx
which
a
is
lady?
a woman.
Oh, it's a woman.
Excuse me.
what
Unlike the Greek Sphinx.
That's a.
That's
The
the Greek
Egyptian-
Sphinx, typically shown as a woman. Egyptian Sphinx
Is a man.
Chad.
I always thought it was a woman.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
Makeup.
no, it's just his beautiful
the
lips
guy's
that you
more
dream about kissing.
Eyeliner back
Yeah,
then.
but the giant beard might have given you a clue. How would you feel if you were the one who had to chisel like the boobs onto a Greek Sphinx?
That'd be awesome.
Like,
Would it be?
Your job is to chisel
like, I made that. I
gigantic
did that.
boobs out of the side of a mountain face. You got to pretend you don't like it. You got to be like, oh man, no, that job. I'd like nestle between them and be like,
Nice.
It starts to break apart on its own weight, so they have to construct a giant bra.
Oh my.
The back.
you are charged with
How
motorboating.
many? I don't think I've seen. Is there any
crack
other
to the rock
Sphinx?
face? How do you
Sphinxes out
plead?
there?
I did it. I fucking did it.
It's all
I'd do it
scratched
again.
up.
All right, well, let's Google a bunch of rites of passages then.
Like
Here,
what?
this is the list
Watch
of the
Mojo.
25 craziest rites
Do they
of
still
passage.
upload? I imagine they do. Well, I don't
Alright,
know
here's
what
a
they
good one.
upload.
The
Top 10s, but
Okrika
about
tribe
what?
of Nigeria believe that young women form romantic relationships with water spirits,
Water spirits.
during their childhood. To end their love affair with the water spirit and get married, young women must perform the Era ritual.
What is the era
The Era
ritual?
ritual consists of singing songs by the river for days on end, during which the river makes one last attempt
Wait,
to
it makes an
capture their
attempt to
lover.
capture you?
And then they are rescued by their suitor husband. That's
Wait.
really sweet. I like that.
The water attacks them?
They get like a text. I know you are talking still to that water spirit. I know it is him. I picked up your phone the other day. It was
The water
dripping.
spirit.
I saw a number I did not recognize.
Water
I picked
spirit.
it up. I put it to my ear and I'm hearing the ocean. You are still in love with him.
4 times a day you are getting water from the well.
You only sang by the river for 4 days. You said you are tired. I know it is because you love him.
That's not sweat on your collar. You know what? It is true.
Is that the water spirit coming from behind?
Yeah.
Puts his arm around your girl. I love that. I love the idea of this.
The water
friend is
spirit.
jealous of
Yeah,
the river.
yeah.
What does that mean then if you're like washing your ass in the river?
If she drinks a glass of water, you know, it's like he's inside her.
Oh.
He's gonna let that stand?
Okay, all right.
Okay,
moving
well,
on,
yeah,
moving
no.
on.
Chat gotta
3.
change.
Foot binding?
Well, I wouldn't want
Oh,
that
was
to
that
happen to
foot
me.
binding?
Oh, I actually got a theory
Oh,
about
yeah,
foot
I've heard of
binding.
this.
Yeah.
Supposedly, it's supposed to make the women look more dainty, you know, small feet, all that sort of thing.
That
Look
is.
at the beauty and the grace, like a ballerina.
Ugh. The other idea is, have you noticed that if you bend the foot
Oh,
like this, you
why?
essentially get something much more akin to a hand? And if you put 2 of those together, you could imagine what might happen if the emperor happened to be into feet.
Is
You sort of
No.
understand.
I'm completely lost, but I'm entranced.
It's about
I-
11 p.m. on a Tuesday night, whatever. He's had a couple drinks.
The
The
why?
emperor comes in. He loves feet, and he's like, "Whoa."
You're saying the emperor would have a foot fetish?
Yeah, it's a hand.
Why do the
Look down there,
toes
that
look
looks
like
Patrick's
that?
Star.
It does look like Patrick stuff.
SpongeBob, how'd they do this to me? I can't do a Patrick impression, apparently.
Ah.
Come
Late for your job in the Krabby Patty.
on, SpongeBob. I'm gonna be late for the Emperor to fuck my face or whatever.
Future food.
I want to be able to print a steak.
Yeah.
I think
they're
they
already
can do
doing
that.
They're
Yeah.
trying to make like lab-grown meat.
Yeah, they can do
But
that.
they're like, look, we're almost there. The only problem is every time someone tastes it, they go, yuck! I'd rather kill myself. Get me out of this facility. I didn't consent to this.
It's
Yikes.
funny, when you look at all these food shortages,
Yeah.
there's always one section that doesn't have any shortages.
But they're also like more expensive.
It's true. It reminds me of that like
I've
morning
had
television
this stuff
show
before.
where
It's actually
the
not
lady
bad.
brought her dog on and she was like, "Trust me, she's vegan." And then they brought out, they're like, "Let's put it to the test."
Oh,
And they
really?
put out like a bowl of meat,
A vegan
and a bowl
dog.
of, like vegetables, and the dog just like
Immediately-
yanked the chain and immediately just started eating them.
I have not seen that.
Never seen it before. Is there any bigger condemnation
Nope, not
of the
interested.
product than people would rather die than eat it?
Food shortages.
Food
Who's
shortages.
leaving the one bread?
Who's leaving the one?
Is that
It's for
okay?
pictures.
There's something wrong with
There's
this.
something. Someone
No, that's
opened
what
it
I
and
wanna
touched
ask
it.
You, right? You're in the store.
Right.
Everything's gone.
Oh my god.
All right, you need to eat. You walk up to the
And
bread
there's
aisle,
one
you
piece of
glance
bread
side to
left.
side. There
There's
it
only
is.
one.
There's
Do you
that
take
bread
it?
Right there. See that?
Do you leave it?
Why is it left there?
There's probably
Why?
nothing wrong with it, right?
Someone has to take the last
gonna grab
piece,
that bread?
piece of bread.
Everybody's got the exact same bias.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this one piece?
There's probably nothing wrong with that bread. It probably get you through the night.
Yeah.
'Cause you are hungry.
What could have possibly happened to
What
it?
could have happened to that
I
bread?
don't know.
Yeah, I think I would grab it, but then what I would do is
inspect
probably
it.
like skin the whole bread, and then I would only eat whatever's in the center of it.
Skin the whole bread.
Skin the
Yeah,
whole-
you know, get rid of all the crusty bit on the outside, because someone's probably reached their hand in, fooled around
Literally,
with it.
who says skinning bread? We call that removing the crust. You
I mean,
absolutely. Is there
skin
something
it
wrong?
makes more
Pretty much
sense.
the whole world says skinning bread.
No one
except
says
for
that.
Americans who are like,
No,
I'll have a
that's
drink
not a
of
thing.
pop, please.
I've got
No
some
one
sleep
calls
on
it pop.
Yeah.
It's no longer just good enough to have regular soda pop, okay? It's got to have like a twist. I'm not sure who started
Chalk?
this. Maybe it was
It's not
Coke
pop.
with
It's-
like
no.
vanilla Coke or Crystal Pepsi, whichever one came first.
Yeah.
And you know, even milk's getting into this with chocolate milk now. Can you believe
Chocolate
this?
milk?
So it's called Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like the see-through Pepsi.
Yeah. They were like, take out the additive that makes that artificial coloring and just give it to them what it actually is. And people said, no, that's what it is. I'm not drinking that. Put back the
clear.
carcinogenic coloring.
Do you reckon that Pepsi is naturally colored?
Do I reckon?
I've never
All
thought
they
about
did
it.
was take out the food coloring. That's what it is.
Is it
It's got one
actually?
less
I
ingredient.
imagine,
Give it a
yeah.
discount,
It
then.
just
'Cause I
proves
think
how unnatural
in
it is. I still
Europe,
drink it, though.
like
figured they
Fanta is
basically did
actually
this.
like a right color.
I don't. I'm sorry. This was somewhere on your mind, and it somehow related to Crystal Pepsi.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean, mate.
Naturally, it's all brown because it's
Also, are
just
those
brown and water,
oysters?
and then you pour it in the oyster tank,
Oysters
and they
with filters.
filter it out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You're telling me you thought
I'm not telling you that that's what I thought. I'm telling you that's definitely what happened.
Acid toilet? Pardon?
You know, sometimes when people talk about like dissolving a dead body and flushing it down the toilet,
talks
I
about
reckon that
this?
would be really difficult to do.
define difficult.
So one time I clogged a toilet. Hold on, we got to go backwards more. So
I really need no. Yeah, give me the groundwork. I see where you're heading.
okay,
Do-
so
Okay.
one time I was living in this really shitty apartment and I didn't have a clothes washer. And so I had to go all the way to a laundromat. Now, at
Okay.
one point, I ran out of towels, and I thought, well, I still need to shower. So instead, I took with me into the bathroom a whole roll of handy paper towels. Now, when
And
I
he
got out
showered
of the shower,
and
I
dried off
dried
with paper
myself
towels.
with all these paper towels, and it worked a treat. And I thought, I am a genius.
Yeah.
And then what I proceeded to do was throw those paper towels
In the
into
toilet.
the toilet, which
Oh,
was not
not
as
good
ingenious
idea.
of a move.
No.
Well, you win some, you lose some. Okay, not everybody be on all the time.
That
So
did not
what
go
happened
well.
Was the toilet was thoroughly clogged, and I thought,
Yeah.
oh, you know, it'll pass. It'll
No, it won't.
It'll decompose over time.
How
Just for
fa-
about a week.
It'll decompose.
A week?
For about a week, the toilet was like completely clogged.
So then you got a plunger, right? Or you just stamped it down with your foot, or
No,
just anything other than whatever you're probably gonna tell me next?
I tried all sorts of things. So at first I was like, oh, I'll just put some cat litter down. I had a cat. I'll put some cat litter down.
litter?
That'll
What
help.
would that
Just
do?
Fuck.
push
Why
it,
would
right?
You're not sounding like you know much about toilets.
Yeah, no,
The
he
cat
does.
litter will dissolve. So worst case scenario,
It will
you're
dissolve?
fine. Now that didn't.
How will that help?
That
though?
didn't. Well, no, it didn't help in the outside.
You're like,
imagine that.
Toilet, cat poop, litter.
Let's add
put it
more
in.
things
I tried a plunger. That
to
did not
something that's
work.
already
I tried
clogged.
boiling hot water, poured down the toilet.
Did it break
that
the
also
toilet?
did not work.
Oh.
And so eventually,
Could've cracked
I
the
thought,
ceramic.
okay,
So basically, it was a psychotic break.
but I can call a plumber, and I've got no idea
And ask.
when they'll come out. I don't know how much I'll pay him, and I can't be bothered.
And
Relax.
this cat litter's right here.
Yes, I will go the nuclear option, and I will go and buy a bottle of sulfuric acid that's used for melting and smoothing concrete. And instead pour that down
just
the
buy
toilet.
that for that?
It's incredible if you buy one of these things, because like you open the cap and you can feel the acidity of the thing. Like if you start pouring it
Really?
out,
Really?
you will actually feel the hairs in your nostrils react to it.
Oh.
It's incredibly
Oh.
corrosive,
Yeah.
incredibly dangerous.
So bring that into your house.
yeah.
Nile Red's
By the way,
videos.
they didn't unclog the toilet at all. And
Wait,
instead-
really?
Okay, that's what I was waiting for.
A little bit got on the toilet seat and left a permanent mark.
And so are we gonna get
What?
like a moral to the story, or you promised me we were just gonna be sticking to talking about the future?
Journalism time? Oh God,
I'm
future
tired of having
journalism.
my methods questioned. I want to question you.
Okay.
Let's do some Q&A with JonTron.
Oh God, was Drum Alert?
Hardballs, question time, truth and facts.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that Jordan Peterson?
Listen,
Who?
I'm the one asking the questions around here. I heard that you have a wife. Is that true?
I believe he
Can you
does.
care to comment?
That's
That's true.
true,
She was
yeah.
actually in a video.
How traditional of you.
how,
How
How
traditional.
conservative, someone might say.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
couldn't help but notice
To be married.
that your middle name is Aryan. Is that
Oh.
owing to your pure white heritage?
JonTron's Hungarian?
fucking with me, right? This isn't a real thing. You're such a bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really my middle name,
Got him.
and it is a Persian name. It's pronounced Ariane.
Oh,
You
like
see,
a cat
the
or a rug.
Indo-Aryans,
Oh,
the Yamnaya people,
is
are
that made up?
no. Look it up.
Yum. Nice.
Okay, so the Yamnaya people, not Yamnya.
Is that them?
That's
Yeah,
and
that's them.
the
Yeah.
ones who went west became the Europeans, and the ones who went east became the Persians. Iran actually means land of the Aryans, but it's not.
Oh
meant,
my god.
That actually
it's-
makes sense.
I know. You can't make it
Oh,
up.
it's just going from bad to worse.
It
What's your-
derives from like the 3rd century Sasanian Middle Persian.
How does he know this?
Iran.
I
Are you
guess.
reading the Wikipedia?
I am now, but I
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's how he knows.
Anyways,
I wasn't really listening to that explanation. I'll just shortcut and say racism.
Okay, okay.
yeah, you proud of yourself? You proud of yourself? You smiling?
Giggling.
Listen.
I'll
I
fucking
thought
dox you right
I'm
now.
here just to give a fair interview, just to
Oh, that's
lay
what
out
this is.
the
This is the
facts.
interview. This is just a fair, balanced interview.
Look, there's no need to be so aggressive, John.
You didn't even ask me my favorite like food dish or anything. What kind
What
of
is
interview
it?
is this?
What is your favorite food dish?
The crayon green. I like the way it
What?
looks.
I
The
heard
green crayon?
that you're dead.
You promised you wouldn't go down this route.
What?
We had a chat beforehand.
It was the one question that was off
It was the
limits.
one you knew, and don't tell me you forgot. Are we still in the interview? Have
Are
I
we
walked out of the studio yet?
No.
Let me ask you this:
Yes.
can you grow a full beard, or is this part
Wow.
of the
Wow.
JonTron
Wow.
character?
Wow, that's all I fucking got. That's all I got, IH.
Am I not allowed to ask you about the beard?
I just feel
Yeah, I-
attacked.
All right, I won't ask you about the beard.
Very
then.
personal.
What's the worst question you get during interview?
This one. You've scored number 1.
All right, let me ask you then. Where do you get the inspiration for
No
your
hesitation.
videos?
You know what? You know what? Where do I get the inspiration? Man, I'm not like, fuck you. I'm not in. Are you putting these interview bits in?
All right, well, thanks for coming to the Channel
Holy
4 interview. I hope that was perfectly balanced and fair.
Channel 4. That's all I get.
Well, the other 3 were busy.
Channel
That's the end of the
4.
video. We also have another collaboration coming out in a
Oh,
few weeks on
wow.
JonTron's channel.
That was the
Also,
one I did last week.
I have
Link
another
down below in
show
the
called
description.
Story mode.
What is
It's a different
story
type of
mode?
Content. You might like it. It ain't that different from the rest of the things I do. I've only got one idea.
That's
And
fair.
do not forget about tab for recalls.
That is certainly something. So this was a video about future. Let me know what the next video should be, whether JonTron or Incognito mode or Internet Historian or Story Time or any of those stuff. Please let me know. I do read every single one of your comments and respond to a lot of them, so you know I'm actually reading them. Shout out to patrons as well, because they get the videos a day early. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I did as well. These two, like, bouncing off of each other are hilarious. They should definitely do it more often. for sure. I definitely love the little setup they have where they're like both like cartoon versions. I really like that they like, you know, use the internet historians, I guess, medium, which is just like the what is the dude's name? What is that meme called? I forget what the name is called. It's like dude with a painful smile. I forget what it's called. But no, wait. Is his name Harry? Harold? Harry? I'm not sure. I look forward to the next video. I hope to see you there. Hope to subscribe, see you on his future videos. But until next one, take care and keep the music.
We were